Hey folks, Prepper Princess. Okay, so I'm going to make a requested video from somebody who asked what I feed Rocky. So this is pretty much what I found out about boxers. I've never had a boxer before, and I want to make sure. I looked up after I got him that they only live an average of like 8 to 9 years, and the main cause of death is cancer. So I wanted to do everything I could to prevent him from getting cancer and living the longest, healthiest life that he can. And it's always been my belief that sickness starts with food. So I asked the vet what the best possible food to feed him is, and she went over a list and provided some websites and stuff like that. And I did some personal research, and I highly recommend that you guys research this. And I found that making his own food, of course, it's not going to be as cheap as the giant Purina or Pedigree dog food bags that you get at the store. It's not going to be as cheap as that, but you can use it. You can make your own dog food using stuff that you pretty much, for the most part, already have on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and go over what I feed him and how I make it, and I'll go ahead and I'm just going to switch the camera around, so I have to turn it off real quick, and I'll give you a quick update, and then I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so I made it look all fancy, but these are the main ingredients. What we've got is sweet potato, carrots, green beans. I know my nails are all dirty. I did some painting. I know that you should never substitute green beans for peas. I don't know why, but just don't do it. And then I use a type of meat. I switch it up. It's usually steak or chicken or turkey or whatever it is. I base it on what is on sale. And then black beans or dark kidney beans are the best for dogs. This is refried beans that I got in a can. Please don't judge me. But it would have taken me a long time to make the kidney beans, and I'm running a little bit short on time, and I do need the dog food for his breakfast tomorrow. And Rocky absolutely loves this. When we first got him, Mr. Rocky Pants, he did not want to eat. He didn't eat for about a week. And he was very not food motivated, so I was having a problem training him. Huh, mister? Rocky? Rocky? Are you camera shy? Are you a camera shy boy? Who's a good boy? It's so hard. I've never had a dog with a stub for a tail. All my dogs have tails, and I can tell when they're happy. But him, I can't tell because he's got a stub for a tail. And he looks like Mr. Droopy Pants because his face is droopy. So he's kind of hard to read, but he's a sweet boy. Who's a sweet boy? Do you like food? Do you like food? Yes. Okay. So with the sweet potato, you guys are probably thinking, hey, Prepper Princess, you made a video before about how you make sweet potatoes as a treat. So if you're putting sweet potatoes in his food, what does he like for a treat? Glad you asked. Good thing. He likes apples. And yes, apples are good for dogs. It's good for digestion and their kidneys. And you can go ahead and look that up. It doesn't matter what kind of apple, they're all good for him. And he likes eggs. He likes hard-boiled eggs from the chickens that I get from the chickens. You want some of that? Oh, there we go. Was that good? Was that good? Do you like eggs? Yes, that's a yes. You like eggs. Good boy. So it's really easy. The majority of the stuff that I do is raw. Let me go ahead and hold on for one sec. Okay, sorry about that. The majority of the stuff that I use is raw because you want to get it as raw as you can to mimic what they would eat in the wild. And I did, you behave, oh, no. You mimic in the wild, no, you leave that. That's not yours. Sorry. Where was I? I apologize. It's been a long day. So with the steak, I don't cook it. I don't cook the steak. The only thing that I really cook is the beans, and the rest is pretty much raw. So I'm just going to take this, and I have some steak that I already cut up. The size is about like this, and the other piece that I cut up is the same size, which is right here. That's just to make it work in the food processor better, and I did break down and buy a food processor because I knew I would need it to make his food. I just got the cheap one at Walmart. It's Black & Decker, and I think it was like 25 bucks. Not too bad. So Well, and this is just making it small so it works better in the food processor. And this is going to make a couple batches. And then I did forget to mention that instead of, I use rice for like the base. And I keep the rice separate. I'm not really sure why I keep it separate, because you don't have to. You can mix it in if you want to. But this is all going to go in the food processor here, and I'm just making it. And the sweet potato I put in the microwave for about 5 or 6 minutes. So I apologize if it's going to get loud. I'm going to put in the beans. Let's see if I can. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put in the beans, which is about a cup, cup and a half. It's a big forkful like that. And this is the yams. And I'm just going to hit the start button and start tossing them in on the top. Tossing the other stuff in on the top. By the way, this food processor is pretty cool for making dog food. I haven't used it for anything else. I don't think I'll really need it for anything else. And I hope that, just a slight warning, it's going to be loud. Okay, so there's a piece of steak stuck there. It takes quite a bit of mixing. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and just add the rest of what I've got on the plate, and then I'll be back with you to show you guys what it looks like once it's done. Okay, so we are all done with the mixing part. And this is what it looks like after it's done. I did add a cap full of, this thing is like, it goes on the top of the processor, and I added a full thing of this because it wasn't mixing very well. If you have problems with it being too thick, just mix a little bit of water in there. And this is Mr. Spoiled Pants' dog food. So this is a just an example. He already ate twice today, so he's going to get this as a special treat. And I'm not sure if you can see him. Hi, are you hungry, sir? He is patiently waiting. And he wasn't good boy. He wasn't food motivated before. Let's see if he'll do a trick for it. He's already sitting. Can you lay down? Oh, sit. 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 Oh, you're so smart. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Okay, belly rubs. Belly rubs. You're kind of stuck there. Sit. Sit. Lay down. Oh, that's a lot of drool, sir. Lay down. Lay down. No, I know you want it. Lay down. I'll just let him have it. Look at all that drool dripping. Ooh. Is that good? Okay, here. There you go, sir. And as you can see, here, let's move this so people can see you. He is going crazy over it. He absolutely loves it. And he wasn't a food-motivated dog. This is really good for the digestion, really good for overall health, energy, vitality. And it's not going to be as cheap as the bags of dog food, but it's going to be cheaper in medical bills further in the future. At least in my opinion, I guess only time will tell, because this is the first dog where I've made his own homemade dog food. So time will tell with him, but he's very, very into that, and I'm kind of lucky that he likes apples as a treat, and hard-boiled eggs from the eggs that we get from our chickens. So that's super cheap for us. All right, I hope that helped. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out. Hey guys, one other quick thing. So if you read the ingredients on the back of those Beneful things that you see at Target, they're in the frozen, they're in the pet foods section. Oh, sorry, I didn't have my mic. If you guys go to Target or anything like that, or a pet supply store, and you see those long tubes of Beneful, like all natural dog food, you'll see that the ingredients are almost identical to what I just made, and it's the healthiest dog food you can buy. Okay, that's all. I just wanted to make a little comparison. If you don't believe me, go and check out. You don't have to buy it. It's super expensive. It's like 15 bucks for like a log. And it's really expensive when you can make it at home for like pennies on the dollar. Okay, I've said enough. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.